Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the Icon Edit, the show where we are becoming unbelievably gorgeous and disgustingly overeducated. My name is Monet, fellow icon in training and host of the show. I do all the research. I share everything I learn with you guys, and you share anything and everything you know on the subject back with me, and we all grow hotter and more educated together. But anyway, if you watched my last episode, you saw I had to break it up into two. So this is part 2 of Eat Your Skincare series, right? So go check out the part 1 if you haven't already and enjoy the episode. Let's get into section 4, gut health. Many inflammatory conditions actually begin with your gut, and hormonal conditions begin with your gut. There's something called a skin-gut axis, which essentially means your gut health directly affects your skin. Poor gut health is linked to acne, rosacea, eczema, and dull skin. One of the easiest ways to support your gut is by including fermented foods every single day, just one serving at least. Things like Greek yogurt, but not the sweetened kinds. So if you get Greek yogurt, just sweeten it at your own house with honey, maple syrup, stevia, agave syrup is kind of a big one right now, so I don't know. Kefir, kimchi. I love the Trader Joe's kimchi and sauerkraut. I could eat that every single day. I had a hard time with fermented foods before I found it, so if you're kind of on that train, get the sauerkraut and kimchi from Trader Joe's because it is so freaking good. Miso also is a great probiotic. Fermented food. And you also want to aim for those prebiotics. Like I said in my gut health episode, the prebiotics are the stuff that the probiotics, the bacteria, your gut biome eats. So the more you feed it the right stuff, the more the healthy bacteria grows and everything just goes better. Your mental health improves a lot too. I have a gut health episode, so watch that if you want more info. But anyway, you want to aim at least for 25 to 35 grams of fiber every single day. So like as I said, fiber feeds the healthy bacteria in your stomach, and it also helps regulate your hormone metabolism. So some great fiber sources include all of these here. Add them to your shopping list and eat them every single day. I'm a big person, and if you want to improve your diet and you want to see results in your body, brain, skin, whatever, instead of focusing on what to restrict, focus on what to add, and I promise everything will just fall in line. Add the 25 to 35 grams of fiber every day. Add the 0.7 to 1 gram of protein to your diet every single day, and make those your new focuses instead of what you're cutting. And it fuels, as I said, the identity of somebody who eats healthy, and it also fuels your body in a way that you feel full and satisfied and feeds the right microbiome, so your cravings just start to shift automatically. It's a life hack that nobody really realizes or talks about. So stop focusing on cutting out sugar, as awesome as that is. Focus more on adding these things and your body will just start craving less sugar. Section 5, fasting. Again, let me just get briefly into it because I have a whole episode about it. Strategic fasting can help improve skin dramatically. Not because fasting is trendy, but because it helps regulate insulin and inflammation. The ideal fasting window is around 12 to 14 hours, and you can do that in your sleep. You just wait to eat or have your coffee or whatever till 12 hours after you wake up, right? For example, dinner's at 8 p.m., breakfast is at 9 a.m., 14-hour fast. This supports insulin sensitivity, cellular repair, and inflammation reduction. But as I said, aggressive fasting or fasting in the wrong way as a woman is going to do the exact opposite. So before you get into fasting, go check out my fasting episode ASAP to get a structure on how to do it. Hydration. Obviously, we can't talk about skin health or any health for that matter without hydration. Hydration matters more than probably anything. Skin hydration depends heavily on water and minerals, not just heavy moisturizers. A good daily target is around 2.5 to 3 liters of water. I'm a freak. I don't know what's wrong with my body because if I don't have 4 of these water bottles, I don't even know how much this is. 48 fluid ounces or something like that. Big though. I think this is around like a little over a liter. 4 of these every day. And that's when I finally feel like hydrated. I can feel like my lips are more plump. I can notice it in my eyes. Like right now, my eyes are so sunken in because I've just not been taking care of myself the way I should be the past few days. Like just for a few days, I lost my water bottle. I haven't been hydrating and I haven't been eating the way I should. And you can see like my eyes are more sunken. You can see I'm a little less puffy. So if you just want to see, like if you want that 24-hour glow up even, just drink a bunch of water and you will see a difference. It's insane. Add some collagen to your water. Add the electrolytes and then everything just becomes plumper. As I said, add your electrolytes. If you don't really have electrolytes, salt water works great. Mineral water is awesome. Coconut water is amazing. They say if you want people to ask if you got Botox, drink 1 serving of coconut water every single day. That's just something I heard on TikTok. I don't know if it's true, but I have applied it. On top of everything, proper hydration just includes circulation, skin plumpness, and detoxification. And it's just easy. Water's free. Get your water in. Foods that transform your skin, foods that you should be prioritizing. If you want a dramatic improvement in your skin with food, prioritize these daily if you can. Fatty fish, avocado, and berries. Leafy greens, obviously. Pumpkin seeds, eggs, sweet potatoes, and olive oil. But I should mention, when I was extremely intense about improving my hormones to improve my skin, man, it's a rough hair day for me. Oh my God. I cut out eggs for a couple of months because they apparently have hormones that can negatively affect your hormones. So if your root problem is hormonal acne, just try cutting them out for a couple weeks and see what happens, because it did help me a lot. But now I'm back on the egg train. I love eggs. I have eggs like once or twice a day, at least 3 or 4 servings. Just cutting it out for that little minute did make a difference. These foods really support collagen production, hormone balance, antioxidant protection, and inflammation reduction. Now let's get into the foods that you want to avoid, the don'ts, the foods that damage your skin. Obviously, sugar is the enemy of all. Sugar accelerates glycation. When I do my research, I read everything and I just read it a certain way in my head, and then I read it out loud. I'm like, wow. Editor Monet put how to pronounce it down here. Glycation, write it down. This is it. Which breaks down collagen and speeds up skin aging. So eating sugar can literally speed up aging, which is scary. Refined carbohydrates like white bread, pastries, sugar cereals, these spike insulin. Some people also experience breakouts from excess dairy. I know dairy is a super popular thing to cut out if you are trying to see results in your skin, because dairy can increase a hormone called IGF-1, which stimulates the oil glands. Another big one that I think you should cut out of your life completely, if possible. I know it's hard, but seed oils. Seed oils are so damaging. They're actually an obesogen, and they just cause extreme inflammation and are just overall horrible for your body anyway. Your body doesn't know what to do with it. So when it sees those seed oils, when it sees those refined carbs, it sees all this stuff that is not natural. It does not want it touching your inner organs, so it stores it as fat. It's like, oh, I don't know if this is poison. I don't know what it's going to do. I don't know what energy we're going to get from this. So let's just store it away. That's why they're called obesogens, because even if you don't eat a lot of it, it's going to store towards fat. But anyway, back to seed oils. The seed oils you really want to avoid: soybean oil, corn oil, vegetable oil, canola oil, which is also rapeseed oil. If you see rapeseed oil, avoid it. When I was off dairy, I was drinking that one oat milk Oatly every single day. That literally has canola oil in it. I was drinking canola oil. It's disguised as rapeseed oil, I believe, but don't believe it, because rapeseed oil is canola oil, which is an obesogen. So replace these with like olive oil and avocado oil, which are delicious anyway. So here are the 5 habits you need to apply today that are going to change your skin the most. If you start doing these 5 things consistently, your skin will start to improve without a doubt. 1, stable blood sugar. 2, 10 to 15 grams of collagen every single day. 3, omega-3 fats, either through a supplement, fatty fish, avocado oil, whatever you need. 3 liters of water, and a 12 to 14 overnight fast. Unless you're on your period, again, go check out my episode. These 5 habits support collagen, hormones, inflammation, gut health, all at the same time, which is exactly what your skin needs to thrive. And that is the foundation of eating your skincare. Holy cow, that was a long episode. I just looked and I realized I was at 30 minutes, which is the longest I've ever recorded. My throat hurts from talking so much. But in the next episode, the next part in our series of the Cult of Clear Skin is how your habits and environment affect your skin. So sleep, stress, sun exposure, exercise. The skincare mistake that people are making daily that they don't know about. If you're on your glow up journey and becoming unbelievably gorgeous and disgustingly overeducated like me, you're in the right place. Like, subscribe, comment, bring your friends and family so we can build our community of icons in training. We can all grow hotter, more educated together, build off of each other, all of that fun stuff. Yeah, I will see you next week. Go follow my personal Instagram. It's Monet-Clough. And thank you so much, beautiful humans. I love you. Bye.